What's good, y'all? Happy Thursday, happy Thanksgiving if you're celebrating. We haven't done one of these in a minute, so let's go ahead and do episode 4 of Real Talk Thursday. Drop the beat. What's going on, y'all? Welcome to another Master Yoshi Motovlog. Thank y'all for tuning in. Today, I want to talk to y'all about the question I posed on my community page not too long ago, asking if money can buy happiness. Now, I set this as a poll, and I believe the results are sitting around 65-35%. 65 being people saying yes, money can buy happiness, 35% being no, money cannot. So this is going to be a discussion-style motovlog. I'm going to try to invoke some thought from you all, so if you was just trying to sit back and relax and, not exert too much mental juice, I'm not going to be offended if you click away. But I do want to give y'all my viewpoint on this, and of course I'm open to discussion. So before we get too far into it, before I give y'all my answer, yes, I believe that money can buy happiness. And the wording of that phrase is extremely important. To me, if I'm saying money can buy happiness, I'm saying that it's possible for it to buy happiness. I'm not saying it's an absolute guarantee. So for the sake of the argument, we must first define what happiness is. And to keep it simple, we're just going to go with what comes up first when you search Google. So the definition of happiness is the state of being happy. So I'm going to use this as the definition of happiness for the sake of this discussion. So as you notice, there is no time bearing. There are no time limits, no time constraints on happiness. Happiness can be a fleeting feeling. Happiness can be everlasting. It's not defined, the time of which you feel, of which you're feeling happy. So with that untime constrained feeling of happy, or definition of happy, I absolutely believe that money can buy that. No matter how long you feel it, if money can make you feel happy, money can buy happiness. Now, to a lot of people I know, I like having discussions like this. I like having debates or arguments or discussions, whatever you want to call them, in which two different viewpoints can be discussed. Now, I come off as argumentative. I come off as trying to be right, some of my peers might say. But it's actually the opposite for me. I'm never trying to be right. I'm trying to get you to prove me wrong. Because if I'm wrong, I want to know. I want to be right. But not in an argument. But if I'm doing something wrong, or if my ways of thinking is illogical, I want to know that. I want that proven to me so I can do better next time. If you do better, you do better. So it's never about being right to me. It's about proving myself wrong. So I'll challenge you. For the 35% who said happiness cannot be bought, please explain to me how my thinking is unsound. Now, of course, with a debate like this, or a discussion like this, we can't rely on facts because this is something that is extremely subjective. So we can only rely on sound reasoning and logic. So please show me the reasoning, some sound reasoning as to why happiness cannot be bought. One of the major rebuttals to the idea that happiness can be bought is that rich people commit suicide all the time. The statement money can buy happiness does not imply that money equates to happiness, or that those who have money are happy, or that money will make you happy. I know that. I think we all know that. You can be happy with or without money. And if you have money, you can be happy or you cannot be happy. I think that should be, I think we all know that. If we don't, that's the position I'm taking. And I feel like sometimes people look at that statement, money can buy happiness, as someone saying, if you got money, you're going to be happy. No. Now, maybe something like money does buy happiness would imply that, because does implies that it's almost a guarantee, but can only implies that it's a possibility. So if you say, no, money cannot buy happiness, to me, it's like you're denying the possibility of it even being an option. And I do not believe in absolutes. I do not believe something's going to happen 100% of the time or anything like that. I do not believe you can say money cannot buy happiness for anybody. So if you say money cannot buy happiness, to me, that's what you're saying. It can't buy it for anybody. And that's just untrue. Somebody brought up a good example in the in the little community page. They said, when I was riding that 1000, I was happy and giddy as hell. Had I bought that 1000, then money would have bought that happy and giddy feeling, that giddy feeling. And I agree. Once you give money for something, you have bought everything that you receive in return. For example, let's say you bought a cow that lactates. You paid however much a cow costs, let's say 50 ducats. You paid 50 ducats for said cow, and you've received a cow, and if it's lactating, you've also received the milk that comes with said cow. So yes, you bought a cow, and you have bought milk as well. And you have bought a cow tail, you have bought cow ears, you have everything that came with that purchase. Money bought that. That's how I see it. Not saying it's right, but that's my reasoning, and that's how I see it playing out. So, with materialistic things, if you buy a motorcycle, and with that comes happiness and regret because you spent too much, and excitement, your money has bought you all of those things. Not saying I'm right, but that's how I look at it. So here's why I think money can buy happiness, not only for the materialistic sense, but let's talk about all the other things I feel that money can buy. And I don't think that you can refute these. Money buys opportunity, it buys status, it buys good health. Now that's not saying that if you have money, you're going to be healthy. No, it's saying that if you have money, you're likely to get better healthcare treatment. Money buys respect, it buys power, it buys freedom. So if you say money cannot buy happiness, then are you also saying it cannot buy any of the things I've just listed? Because you can definitely be happy when you're free. If you had enough money not to have to work, wouldn't that make you happy? If you had enough money not to worry about what your kids are going to eat, what you're going to eat for generations to come, would that not make you happy? But now at the same time, I understand that it's not a guarantee, but that's a possibility. You can't tell me that's not possible to make you happy. I'm not saying it's absolutely going to, but there's a possibility that all those things will. Freedom, power, respect, health. Now when I say money can buy happiness, again, it is just a possibility. But I'm interested to know y'all's thoughts, man. Am I wrong? Can you refute reasonably what I'm saying? So somebody else brought up another good point. Are you happy with your relationship? Are you happy with who you are as a person? So that brings up more questions. It's like, if you're unhappy in one aspect of your life, but happy in others, does that mean you're unhappy or does it mean you're happy? You could be happy with your financial situation, but what if you're unhappy because you're lonely and you long for companionship? What's not to say you are happy then or you're unhappy there? I don't know. But I feel like any happiness in any aspect, you don't have to be an overall happy person. And money doesn't have to make you overall happy with everything in your life. But money can make you happy for one split second. Therefore, I feel the statement is true. Money can buy happiness. If my logic is off in thinking that, I would really like to know. So please, if you got it in you, school me, let me know how I'm wrong. But other than that, man, I don't got nothing else for y'all, man. Y'all stay blessed, don't be too stressed. Master Yoshi out. Peace.